guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Renee, and for today's video, as you can see, I'm wearing all white. It's because we are going to do a bridal makeup tutorial. So this is mainly for those people or for those girls out there who's going to do their makeup on their big day, on their wedding day. So if you're going to do your own makeup on your big day, I suggest that you should, use makeup products that you really love, and product here in front of me are all found in Watson's. So I'm really excited to do this makeup tutorial for you guys. So again, if you are someone who is going to do their makeup on their big day, always use makeup products that you're confident that it will never let you down on that big day. Because syempre, custom guga, so dapat ang imuhang i-apply sinunang kay mga makeup products nga gisaligan gid nimo og hibaw ka nga di gani ka takay doon, char. To have a very clean and fresh face. I look stressed right now, I know, because it's like almost 12 in the evening and I really just want to sit down and do makeup. So yeah. First, you need to have a very good skin. When I say a very good skin, it means that you need to prep your skin. Before you do your makeup, you really need to do your skincare routine. So if you don't have a skincare routine, that's fine. It's okay because me, myself, I don't have a skincare routine. So the only skincare that you're going to do on your wedding day is first is tone up your face. Wash your face first and then tone up. After you do your toner and then you do your moisturizer. And that's about it. That's the thing that I suggest and that I usually do to myself. I'm not going to prolong this intro even though it's already been too long. I guess let's jump right into the main focus, which is the makeup. You're going to do a very simple, classic, natural looking makeup on your big day, and you want it to be like a budget friendly. So this one is for you.
So first off, I'll be just spritzing my face using the Avene thermal spray water. I just really want to freshen up my face a little bit. And now it's time to moisturize. And the moisturizer that I'm using is the St.Ive's Renewing Moisturizer. This is a very good hydrating moisturizer. I really love this one so much. And now it's time for the base. I'll be mixing these two foundations from L'Oreal. I love the combination of these two foundations. So yeah, I'm just applying this first with a flat foundation brush, and then afterwards for further blending, I'll be using a damp sponge. It's more seamless if you're going to use this method. I do believe that this would really make your foundation look more flawless and more even. Now it's time for the concealer, and the concealer that I'm using is the Infallible Full Wear Concealer from L'Oreal. This is a very wonderful concealer, you guys. This is a must try. For blending, I'll be just using this damp sponge, and the sponge that I'm using, by the way, guys, is from iMagic. Now let's do our brows, and the brow product that I'll be using today is from L'Oreal. This is the Unbelieva brow. I'm on the shade dark brown, so yeah, I'm just applying a tiny amount of that gel directly to my brows. And now I'm just shaping my brows using a angled brush. And doing your brows, you really need to take your time. You really need to make sure that it doesn't look too harsh. It just needs to look like really natural. If your preference, if you want to make it thick or you want it to look bushy, it's totally up to you. But personally, I want this kind of brows. I don't want it to look too thick. I just want it to look like enough, like I could see hair at the same time it looks full. To set the under eye area, I'll be using the Detail Makeover Mineral Loose Powder. So yeah, I'm just packing this powder into my under eye area. And to set the rest of my face, I'll be using the Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light Medium. I really love this powder so much. On my drier days, it works perfectly fine. On my oily days, it looks very beautiful on the skin. So I highly do recommend for you to try this powder. And the reason why that I'm baking my face using a with a powder that has a tint is because once you're using a translucent powder, you're going to, bake you're going to set it again with another powder that has more pigment. So if you're going to do that, it's gonna make your face like really cakey. And now I'm going to brighten up my under eye area using this F.S contouring powder. I'm just going to use that banana powder, and for the contouring and bronzing shebang lang lang, I'll be still using this palette. To bronze up my face, I'll be using this light bronzing shade. I'm just going to apply this on the hollows of my face, on my forehead, and bronze up my nose a little bit. Afterwards, we're still going to contour our face since, I needed extra help. A harsh contour is a big no-no on your wedding day, so you really need to have a very soft contour on your face. So first you need to apply mostly of the products on where your hairline starts, so just tap it there and then blending it upwards, and just like really blending it until you achieve that very soft looking bronzy contoured look. And by the way guys, in contouring, you don't need to contour your forehead, just contour a tiny bit on the temples, and don't forget to bronze up your nose a little bit. And by the way guys, I found a new favorite. This is from EB Advanced. This is in the shade Rose. I believe this is a newer blush to their collection, and I love this so much. It's super pink and just looks fresh on the skin. It just looks beautiful. And now I'm taking that highlighter shade from the FS palette and apply some on the highest points of my face, on my nose, on my chin, and also on my forehead. So while I was doing my brows, I applied some concealer on my lid area. And now I'm just packing some powder to set that concealer so that we can prepare it for the eyeshadows. So even if you want a very natural makeup look in your wedding day, we still need some sparkles in our lives. So yeah, I'm just applying this metallic eyeshadow from Caroline. I forgot the shade, but everything on my face, by the way guys, will be down in the description box. So if you're interested, please go check that out. So yeah, I'm just focusing it mainly on my lid area. And now I'm taking this iconic eyeshadow palette from EV Advanced. I'm just taking that cool toned brown and placing it on my crease area. Since we lost some of that, the intensity of that shimmery shade, I'm just reapplying. And now I'm taking that bronzy brown shade and packing it on the center of my eyelids. That liquid eyeshadow will serve as a base for that coppery shade that we are applying now. And now let's smoke up our eyes a little bit. I'm taking that cool tone brown shade and placing it on the outer third of my lower lash area. And then afterwards, I took that darker brown shade from the palette. I forgot to show you what I was doing, but I took that on the outer third of my lower lash area, and then I took that coppery brown shade and placing it on the inner part of my lower lash area. And then to brighten up my eyes, I took that shimmery highlighter shade from the FS palette and placing it on my tear dot area and on my brow bone. And now I'll be just doing my nose contour. And by the way guys, when you do your nose contours on your wedding day, please be careful. We don't want a very harsh two lines on the nose. We just want a very soft, like bronzy nose. Like we just want to define our nose a little bit. Now I'm taking that flesh shade from the FS palette and packing it on my nose bridge. This will serve as a highlighter, but we're going to apply a shimmery highlighter later on. Now I'm spritzing some thermal water on my brush and took some of that shimmery coppery shade from the Everbelena eyeshadow palette and placing it on the inner part of my lower lash area to brighten up our eyes. So now I'm just curling my lashes so that we could prep them for mascara. And the mascara that I'm using is the Total Temptation mascara from Maybelline. So it's totally optional if you want to do lashes or not. It's totally up to you. But guys, please, please, for the love of God, use waterproof mascaras. I'm sure on your big day, you're going to, tear up a little bit because it's a very emotional day. So use waterproof mascara. And now it's finally time for the lips. I'm taking that Maybelline Sensational Liquid Matte Lipstick and apply it on the inner part of my lips, and then afterwards I'll be taking a nude lipstick to tone down the pink a little bit, and then afterwards I took another Sensational Liquid Matte Lipstick from Maybelline, and this is going to be in a deeper bright red burgundy shade, and then placing it again on the center of my lips so that it would look much fuller and much like really juicier, if you know what I mean. And lastly, we are setting my face using the Avene thermal spray water and then fanning it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally done.
The sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. So much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy. The one who showed me now